up against Demi here for the first round. A player that I have featured previously on the channel. Alright, I don't love this. They're going to give me a turn 1 snap, which makes me feel like the Arishem tech is coming. I'm kind of interested in a spread of my 1-cost cards so I can cull anywhere, considering I'm going to Coulson next turn. I'm going to stay in it for 2 cubes here. We'll see what they've got. Oh, they've got the turn 1 Zabu. Alright, that's another great reason to be snapping. Lechugia getting early. Ooh, I now have a different opportunity to wave asymmetrically. I think I will do that. Could even drop an Arishem under this wave. We're both going to play to unreveal, not wanting to bunk ourselves and not wanting to experience Lechugia. +2 on Vibranium is smart. Triskelion. All right, I'm glad I got stuff out of my hand then. Mobius is going to be really nice. I do want to play Thanos while we are asymmetrically waving here, though. Could probably go for it here. Battle for a little bit of priority right now. If they ever play into Lechugia, so next turn I don't have a great play. That's the problem. I'm hoping I can play like a turn 5 Mobius and get them, but this is the actual most important Zabu turn beyond the final turn. Alright, I feel like this is all I can do. At some point they might storm Lechugia. Oh, they went for a Groot and missed. Is that sappable? Do I punish them for the missed Groot? I could. Soulstone to protect Thanos is also pretty good value. I probably have enough stuff in my hand that I could just Mind Stone into Lechugia here. I'm not as worried about Cassandra or Darkhawk from a Zabu deck. Thing is, what is my play next turn? It's Ghost plus Mobius, and then the final turn I'm playing Stegron plus Coulson. I guess I play Mobius plus Coulson next turn. Final turn, Ghost plus a 4. Sure. Battling for priority. I'm going to snap here. I like my curve. If they ever play the Lechugia, they risk getting locked out of Triskelion as well. But the plan is to go Mobius plus Coulson next turn. Or just take him for 2 cubes. That's another way to do it. Zabu on turn 1 with the snap is smart. Asymmetrical wave is really powerful, though.
The universe shall be set right.
And that's going to bring some balance to the universe here. Legion from the Arishem is pretty big. Don't know why I'm calling it Arishem and not Arishem this video, but gotta mix it up here a little bit. Do they have the turn 2 Zabu? Potentially. Dark Dimension, kind of interesting. Really slow draw from me.
Opponent snapped.
I think with such a slow draw, 0 stones, I might be looking to get out of this one. I like the Shang-Chi into Dark Dimension. Maybe. I haven't really seen that much from my opponent's deck, just realizing I never loaded up untapped here. I will load it up for the final game, but I am going to retreat now from this one. Or not the final game, but just for future games, I mean. Because it's a little hard to remember everything otherwise.
Destiny will arrive.
My opponent's got a lot more to keep track of, though, because I'm throwing a bunch of Thanos and Arishem cards at him. Turn 1 Thena.
Opponent snapped.
I can play Brood into Kiln. I've got Viper for other silly locations. I mean, Thena plus Brood into Kiln is a really good Kiln setup. We're going to accept this snap. The turn, no, not the turn 1 Zabu, is this card draw Nico. Yeah, card draw Nico is also quite good. Wow, Vault and Kiln. That is certainly interesting. I feel like I should play for Brood, but I'm also somewhat tempted to just go Cable Power Stone into Kiln and potentially and pump up Thena in that way. But also grabbing one of their cards. They are looking to maybe Zabu with priority here. This is also a lot of power. Let's try it out. Ooh, they're going into Vault for Hood plus... Oh, that gets destroyed, right? They now have 3 cards in hand. That's going to go up to 5. And then they do Zabu, so I do get to steal potentially a cheap Zabu'd card from them. Not quite. Not quite. Okay, I don't get to steal anything. They don't have Cosmo. They don't have Arrow. I kind of like Space Stone Viper, but I also like having access to Space Stone. Space Stone is pretty solid in a world where I might want to throw a Thanos into the Vault for a surprise on the final turn. At the same time, giving them a Space Stone and then just playing Thanos also seems good. I'm really not sure what they have. No Cosmo. Let's just keep the Space Stone. I might need it. Blue Marvel now, I definitely don't need it. I think I can win in Kiln plus Vault here. Shadow King, also really good. Next turn I can play Thanos into Kiln, but then that locks me out of Vault, so should I just play Blue Marvel here with the idea that I can play Brood plus Shadow King and Sokovia on the final turn to pump up Thena, or Thanos plus a stone on the final turn to pump up Thena? That's also really good. Let's play Blue Marvel and ship it. Have to watch out for a Shurther swing here, but it looks good for me right now. It looks good for me. They need 2 Surtur activations, and these are the same. Oh, maybe I just go for a Legion lockout and then I have Thanos. Oh, that's really good, isn't it? I'm snapping to that. This means now they only have 1 more turn to use Surtur. So even if they get Surtur off right now, Thena will always be bigger than them. And I still get to play Thanos on the final turn to win Vault or Vault or Vault. Okay, that is 1 Surtur activation, but now they're done unless they have Jeff. I'm glad I did not give them Space Stone. Wound up being super clutch here. I mean, I'm already winning. I think this is just even more winning. They just have to retreat. They gave me an ARG. They gave me an ARG. I imagine they're just slow retreating here and don't have Jeff. If Jeff is in their deck, they got me. But, like, what are the chances that they play Jeff and they play Arrow and then they only play 3 4-cost cards for Atuma? Or for Zabu? It's like a Tuma plus 2 other 4-cost cards. I think that's just not realistic, so I think that they have slow retreated. Yep. Cool. No sweat. 4 cubes. Up 9-4 now. Yeah, that's a frustrating way to lose, I'm sure, to a Legion lockout, but that's why you play the guy. That is why Legion is, in fact, good. Let's see if I can get Untapped to show up now. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't think I will have it for this match, but that's fine. Turn 1 Craven discounts the Mockingbird. I don't hate it. Oh, there we are. Cool. I'm getting a little bit of their deck. I know they also have Arrow, Zabu, Nico, Hood, Castle Blackstone. Silk with priority is actually a little annoying here. I will get to play a Mockingbird there next turn, though. It's probably snappable. Ah, the hood. Okay. So they're going to play a demon. Maybe if they have demon armor, they can stay on parity with me. But I think this is a snappable position. I get to play Mockingbird, then next turn I'll get to play Eliath into the location.
Oh, snap.
What could they have this turn that is better than demon plus armor? Yeah, I don't think they got it there. We're going to take them for another cube. Now 9-3. Feels like a pretty good differential here. Copycat on Crossbones. All right, well, that gives us a little bit more info as to what's in their deck. Shang-Chi Frigga could actually be a play with the... And I know they have Cosmo, too. That's right, because they discarded Cosmo. That's interesting. I can maintain priority. I can use the Shang-Chi. They like their hand enough that they're going to push this one in for 3 cubes. I think I'm willing to let them battle for 3 here. Which means now we're in for the full game. Oh, they've got Nico Zabu turn 1. That is an incredible, incredible first turn to the game. So they're going to have the Cosmo. They're going to have the armor. And they're probably going to get those cards out first before they play in the Atuma and other things. But is that a game changer for me? Is it a game changer for me to be able to play an early Mockingbird? I could play Rescue this turn. Next turn play Copycat here. Oh, Copycat's a Shang-Chi. Wait, no, Copycat's a Crossbones. That's right. Could also play Frigga Mockingbird next turn. Oh, but hold on. Shoot. I meant to undo that. I wasn't used to the PC layout. They can just play armor into Collapsed Mine now, and I lose that location. So, that's what's happening. They are playing armor here, and I lose this location. Nothing I can do about it. All I can do is simply... I guess I could do this still. I almost feel like I need to play Thanos and Frigga my Thanos. But I think a free Mockingbird is good enough. If they really, really battle for Lechugia, they can get me. Now battle. Here's the armor. I've just given up on Collapsed Mine. Might be wrong. Yeah, okay, it was right. I mean, it was wrong to, like, put myself into this position. Wait, this is Lechugia? I did not even realize that. I cannot Annihilus the rocks anymore. Unfortunately. I can turn off Superflow so they don't have access to it. Which is fine, not great. It's good so that they don't have Superflow energy on turn 5, though. And then I'm basically locking myself into Thanos, Mockingbird, and Shang-Chi. Okay, they took themselves off of Superflow, didn't have to do it myself. Savage Land fills the location. If they have Shirter, I lose. They have the Hood, plus what? Plus Atuma. Oh, well then I still lose. Because they have access to this location and I do not. It is a little bit awkward, for sure. Man, that was a really bad location for me from Scarlet. Huh. Alright, I just have to hope they kill the Raptor and then... No, they'll just, like, play other cards here. Well, whatever. I'll just play Mockingbird. And that'll be all she wrote. There is some like crazy scenario where I could find some wacky Arishem card here. They're gonna battle over here. Okay, Shadow King. Ha! I skipped the turn. That was not even intentional that I was skipping that turn. That is funny. Oh, my hand's full, so I literally cannot even draw anything. Mockingbird it is. Maybe they play something here, and then Atuma kills that thing and leaves them with the hood. If that's the case, I guess I should play a 10-power Thanos. I have not seen Shang-Chi from them. I've seen Crossbones, Cosmo, Surtur. No, that's right here. I'll just play Thanos. They know I'm playing Thanos. Doesn't hurt me to do it. They only played one card here. It has to be a 10-power card. Yeah, okay, so they do have Scar. Rock. Yeah. Alright. Fair enough. We're still up double their cubes, so they have to win the next 2 games while snapping, or some other weird scenarios can still arise here.
The universe shall be set right.
I was trying to see if they had Shang-Chi. I don't know that I know about Shang-Chi one way or another here. Oh, I know they have Arrow, Cosmo, Crossbones. Play these. I don't want to fill up Baxter Building with 1-costers. Looks like they also do not want to fill up Baxter Building with 1-costers. Space Stone gives you a lot of flexibility to just like play into this location and not worry about what else is going on. I will slam a turn 2 Mobius here and accept their snap. That is good for me. It means that they have no opportunity to make use of this Zabu or Scar, which should significantly hurt their ability to play relevant game pieces. I'm fine with Vibranium. It's a oh, it is a non-symmetrical wave because of Mobius this time. Cool. So all I need to do is get priority into the end game, and I can Dark Dimension, or I can Eliath into Dark Dimension. I'm not sure how important that actually is, though. One more stone in Vibranium Mines really fills that location. But what else am I doing here? Just like waving in Vibranium Mines? I guess that's fine. Put a little bit more power here, up to 7. They'll need 2 10s to surpass me there, but if I can win Baxter Building as well. I mean, they're going to play hard for Baxter Building. Why wouldn't they? Shauna into Dark Dimension is reasonable here too. I need Shadow King for Surtur. Oh. Huh. I think I like that. Blow up Nova. Get some additional stats here. That's pretty cool. Do I want to do that now? So that I have more time to make use of all of this? Probably. There's also a lot of power here too. Yeah, it really is. So let's go Destroyer, and then actually I think I'm looking to draw Vibranium. I think this is good. Let's see. They're going to play Crossbones, pump up Surtur, and I'm going to blow up the Nova here to take the lead in Baxter Building, which is cool. And that gives me priority right now too. And they can still get more power than me here, which is awkward. So what am I hoping to do then? Am I hoping to get a bunch of power into Dark Dimension? I feel like they're just going to play in Atuma here this turn. which gives them priority. My plan kind of just feels like it's Thanos Vibranium. Legion is a really good draw. Turn off Baxter Building. Sure. Maybe this should have just been Eliath. Okay. No, this is Atuma. This is Hood Atuma for a tie in Baxter Building, and then they have priority because of differential. Could have gone for the Eliath into Vibranium Mines then. Would that have been a good play? Shauna does not seem that exciting. They're going to play another card to pump up Surtur. So I almost just want to play Vibranium just to beat exactly Surtur. I feel like they play a card into Dark Dimension here. They could arrow out my Space Stone. Arrow's on Space Stone right now. This is nothing. Though if I win Baxter Building, then it becomes something again. There's a lot going on this game. This should have just been Eliath. I want to play the Vibranium because it's very unlikely that Shauna gives me a 4-power card in Baxter Building. I think they're just going to play, like, Scar into Baxter Building. So I should just try to beat exactly that, shouldn't I? $14? No, this is not beat 14. Alright, I think they're just playing Scar here. It's Demon here, which actually is enough to beat me, and then Crossbones into Dark Dimension because they have the Baxter Building priority. They get to do that. Arrow. Oh, wait! No, but I lose in Vibranium Mines. I gave them Titania! Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get it back and give it back one more time. But I lose over in Vibranium Mines. I lose all 3 locations that game. Alright. One more. And let's see if we can end it strong here. Very likely to be the last game. It's already high stakes mode. One snap sends it home. They've got a few snappable positions here. Nico and Zabu. I have a snappable position with Wave, though. I can get priority, which seems important so far. Though I don't have that much. I'd have to draw the interaction here. I think I'm going to be snapping. I do have the opportunity to Legion all 3 locations on turn 3. If we find something like Kiln, that is very good. Let's snap. They have not snapped. They don't have the Zabu. They might have the Nico. But snapping puts some good pressure on. We take priority. We're currently looking to like Legion Stark Tower or something not super impressive. The missing cards here are Cosmo and... don't remember. Maybe still one unknown. Wow, we actually get the cubes. They just didn't have it. They've had the Zabu early most games here. Now they just have to win 2 out of 3.
Destiny.
That's all it is. The snap is done. And we are just playing Marvel card game. So what card game are we going to play with this one? Savage Land. Good for Mockingbird. Good for Mockingbird, sure. Yeah, okay. I like this. Next turn, Mr. Fantastic. Next turn, Mr. Fantastic or Mockingbird. I'll play the Power Stone. I can see that going either way. Zabu, turn 1. Nidavellir. Nidavellir does not make any of their cards active that weren't active already, so it doesn't seem like a huge deal. I'll be able to fill it relatively easy, though I might make this relatively a different location with my relatively stone. And this is just a straightforward Mr. Fantastic. Gives me priority. Zabu is good. Rickety Bridge. Rickety Bridge. So this is now a differential game. But I have Soul Stone to win the bridge. Okay. Do I want to roll Reality Stone and see what happens? I could also Reality Stone the bridge. I think I like my spot to kind of just dump my hand. Actually, Mockingbird will be free next turn, so I could just do this. Next turn I've got Mockingbird and Arrow to cause some mayhem. Sure, let's see where this gets me. They are potentially playing a 3-cost card here, or just a Surtur, or Cosmo, or Armor. Oh, I don't have a free Mockingbird. I'm losing my Power Stone. They steal my Thanos, I steal their Scar, which is really good. I steal their Atuma. Okay. I might play Atuma into White Palace. Who has priority? I do. Goodbye, Surtur. Seems good to me. Is that worth it? Spend 5 energy, kill Surtur? Maybe it kills something else like a Nico? They do get to play Hood into Nidavellir for a free pump. Taking that out is probably good. Alright, let's do it. It's cute. If nothing else, it's cute. Yeah, they're playing Atuma into White Palace here. Clear up some Raptors. I'm destroying their Surtur. Goodbye. Mockingbird again going to go up in cost. I think I'm going to join them on the Atuma plan here, but I'm not totally sure. It gives me another spot on the board to then just freely do this turn, which I like. I also don't hate Mind Stone, but I've lost my Power Stone, so this just gives me Space Stone. I think I'd rather get a discount on the Time Stone. Next turn I can play... I can never play Atuma here. I do like the discount. I don't want more of a discount because, well, it doesn't actually discount Scar. But what does it allow me to do? Nothing, right? I guess I play this. Keeps them on their toes a little bit. I could play Wave into White Palace next turn. Sure. They're going to play Demon plus... not Crossbones, not Arrow. Typhoid Mary. Okay, that's the last card in their deck that I have not seen. Demon plus Typhoid Mary. This gives them a free Scar for the final turn. They might even just straight up give me Rickety Bridge and allow me to just win it with Mind Stone. But they do have access to Armor. They could do a silly play like Armor... anything. They could go Armor plus Scar here and really blow me out. Do have priority. So if I wanted to play around Arrow, I play my Shang-Chi second. I play this first. I might like this better. Play around Armor. They also could have Nico to change this location. Priority is big because I always win Nidavellir. I like it. I like it. I think the Thanos Rickety Bridge is more expected from them, So they're actually just going to give me Rickety Bridge, and then I get to Shang-Chi and win Nidavellir. They have my Thanos plus... What do they have? My Thanos plus a free Scar, but that's not going to be enough. And we get the win. Really well fought there. GG to Denny. On to our second match against Molwyn. They are not playing Arishem or Thanos. Nor Dimension is interesting. So in order to activate Nor Dimension, I think we actually could make a play like this. Next turn, play a Jin both here and here, and then have a turn 3 Nomura. Gives us pretty good value. They're going to get a lot of Jins. Maybe more Jins than they know what to do with. Savage Land now means that we cannot Nomura for that much value, but Blue Marvel gets a lot of value now. I think I will Jin here. Does give me the option of leadering or Thanosing next turn instead. Spectrum will also be a pretty relevant play, probably. Okay. Athena's going to be good. Might need a Shadow King to deal with that. My hand is going to get full up super quick here. Well, that's not a card I really wanted to discard. What do I get for it? I get a Shang-Chi. Turn 3. Turn 4, turn 5. I think I'm going to be able to Shang-Chi Athena. Nomura. Or just drop Thanos. Nah, I'm going to go off curve here to play Nomura. I'm going to try not to get too many more Jins since I've got nowhere to really put them. Angela Kitty Pride. Yeah, this thing is going all the way to Shang-Chi range here. So that's something. That's something for me. I've now got no play this turn, but I think this was still right. I could have played Thanos into Nor Dimension last turn. Play Sauron to like stay competitive. Turns off some of my stones, but I don't really need that part of them. Well, actually it turns off the on-reveal part of them too. I'm not playing a stone next turn, so I don't really care about the card draw. Let's just play a Sauron then. I am playing a Jin next turn, so that way I can play Thanos plus Shang-Chi on the final turn. So next turn I'm playing Spectrum Jin. Alright. The plays are basically set here. So Sauron is kind of free. I'm not going to snap back, but I am going to accept this snap. There are some things that we could draw, of course, that would be good. Don't think we could win this with a Legion. Okay, that's why they snapped. That's a little bit of a nasty play. Isn't going to really kill me, though, because it didn't land center. If that landed center, that would have been brutal. But now it's fine. Double Shang-Chi. Oh, when I have double Shang-Chi, am I ever just playing Thanos this turn? Sauron turning off the on-reveal does potentially make Spectrum worse, which is really silly. I think I'm just playing Thanos Jin here. I'm never going to have enough to Shang-Chi in Sokovia unless I don't take priority. No, but even then, the most this can get up to is 9. Alright, Thanos Jin. Leader Copycat, Spectrum Copycat, probably. Negasonic, I can bypass with the Spectrum. So that feels like if they try to go for exactly 10 here, which makes a lot of sense for them to do, then I think I've got to play. Oh wait, Leader also battles for Nor Dimension. Well, Leader's pretty fantastic then, isn't it? But it's not as consistent as Spectrum. I think this has got to be the play. It's a lot of power here, up to 23 in Sokovia, a little bit more power in Nor. I think a snap makes them retreat. I think we send it for 4. Are they playing for Thena? Yeah, they give up on Thena this turn. That's going to get Shang-Chi'd. And then Spectrum puts me up to 23. Do they have Shang-Chi? They've got a Jin. I'm hoping they went for exactly 10 here. Another Jin. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to battle for Thena when... Okay, Cassandra, that is going to beat me in Sokovia, but then just barely lose to me with Kitty Pryde. How much is Kitty for? It's for 5! For 10! Yes! And M'Baku for some extra on top. Didn't even need him, though. 1 power M'Baku, but Spectrum for the Power Stone flip was flippin' fantastic. Yeah, it might take them a second to get over that one. That is a game where you feel like Arishem did you dirty because they played some crazy wackadoodle cards. Wait, what am I saying? Of course they're playing Shang-Chi. Of course they're playing Shang-Chi. Copycat copied Shang-Chi. To beat a Cassandra is something you are wont to do. That feels really good. I did not see much ongoing from them. This feels like a snappable position. Turn 2, Copycat Gwenpool. Turn 3, Adam Warlock. Start drawing and find a cool way to get out of this. I'm snapping to Mind Stone. I know they're playing Cassandra, and that's a little bit spooky. But I also have Blue Marvel in the deck. And I think I just have a lot of value in my hand right now. No turn 1 play, no Kitty Pryde. That's all they got on the turn 1. Power Stone's a reasonable ongoing effect for me. Subterranea going to grow that Cassie further still. Let's play Gwenpool now and put it on stones rather than rocks. And they have got the Angela. Third location is Raft, which I can immediately fill. I think I go for that. I think I do. I have to draw Blue Marvel to then get more power in Raft. This is a little bit of an exposure because it opens me to Cassie in one lane and then just enough power in the Raft to win the other lane. Maybe it exposes me too much here. I gotta fill it eventually though, right? Let's draw my cards now. I'm gonna get another Thanos, which kind of makes me wish I had saved the Power Stone for Onslaught Citadel. I am gonna have Shadow King if I can toss priority and I find the Blue Marvel for Onslaught Citadel. That is a beauty of a play this turn. I am no longer going to be tossing priority. I am going to be battling for the Raft with additional ongoing. But here's the thing. Here's the thing now. I do know they have Shang-Chi. They cannot Shang-Chi my Thanoses. Maybe I play a Thanos. Maybe I play an Atom Warrior and surprise them with Blue Marvel, giving plus 16 or plus 8 in this location on the final turn. Save this location for a potential Shadow King plus Blue Marvel. I can't card draw with Adam Warlock here, so let's just play a 12 power Thanos. See where that gets me. Is this Cassie? It's Gwenpool. They have shuffled because of Subterranea, so they now have access to a Gwenpool. Could see doing this. Draws me an extra card here for real, for real. Extra cards could be rocks. Looking to battle for Citadel plus a sneaky win in Raft and still potentially win in Subterranea too. I'm battling for every location right now. Let's see what I get. There's also Shrinks Cassie, which is kind of cute. I do have to be prepared to lose one of these 2 locations to Cassie as well. So I need relevant power in both options. Juggernaut on my Warlock, that is fine. That is fine. Dracula. And on the final turn here, we have Shadow King on Angela, Blue Marvel here, and Thanos somewhere. Actually, Shadow King, either of these locations is the exact same thing. It's 2 power from me, 2 power from them. Might as well just play Valentina for 1 additional power. Where is she gonna go? I'm not super sure. Feel like I've got enough. I mean, probably play it like this. I feel like this probably wins in a lot of scenarios here. You have to have Cassie plus another really good play. I have priority. Negasonic doesn't work. Fenris, did I discard or destroy anything? Oh, they're going to go... But they can't. They can't Shang-Chi my Thanos. Soulstone OP here. Yeah, I think they're just putting enough power here and a Cassie mid. I think that's the play, but I don't think it does it. There's the Onslaught. Oh, I wish I could have gotten that. Yeah, it's Thena for 3 plus Cassie for not even the win. Center. Wow. Got him on all 3 locations and the Adam Warlock BM there. Blue Marvel. Really good in Onslaught Citadel there.
Victory.
And a free Thanos, because why the heck not? 10 cubes to 2. Molwyn has got to be feeling it, but they are going to stay in it. There's some money on the line right now. This isn't just Conquest. This is a tournament, so players are right to battle. Goose, not great for me. Not great for me. Though I could play it into Great Web and get other cards in there. Nonetheless, I could actually see retreating here. Yeah. This is going to be a retreat and just not give them any satisfaction. Just give them 1 cube from me and just say, you are not getting a good situation right now. Just got a friend request on Discord. Don't know what this is.
Shall be set right.
I will disregard that then. They could destroy enough of my stuff that death is real. Do I want to curve out or do I just want to play Mind Stone? I think I just want to play Mind Stone. Find that Soul Stone ASAP. I don't see any... I guess it's Negasonic plus Fenris. So having priority is pretty good as well. No, oh yeah, I will have priority. Kitty Pryde bounces. And a Time Stone after that. Yeah, I guess I don't really want them to destroy my stuff here. Utopia, pretty good. They could play Cassie this turn now. Oh, I could play Cull Obsidian this turn. Do I want to? It's a little bit of a risk. I would almost rather play my Cull into Invisible Woman. This is a cute setup. That does mean that they can Negasonic here. Alright. No clean way to just win in every scenario then. I will wait on that decision. Ravonna makes Thena cheaper, but it's the cleanest play alongside it this turn. I think they're planning on playing a Negasonic here, but it won't destroy until after the game, so they won't get the Fenris value. And I could just play a Thanos or something there too. Could also play a Ravonna there. It's kind of cheeky. That would allow me to sneak in Cole in a future turn. Yeah, let's do that. Brooklyn Bridge, and they've snapped now to Gwenpool. Huh. Oh, that didn't trigger Thena because I played it under Invisible Woman? Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, and I want to play another card into Invisible Woman this turn. Alright, I guess I'm not going to play another card into Invisible Woman this turn then. I'm going to play a Shang-Chi-able Mockingbird. Next turn, I've got to play 2 cards into Brooklyn Bridge. It's going to be Thanos plus Power Stone. Probably. I'm going to try to play a Mockingbird on the final turn. I'm going to be locked out of Brooklyn Bridge. Could play Warpath plus Mockingbird plus Power Stone this turn, and then next turn play like Blue Marvel. Space Stone is interesting because it allows me to access Brooklyn Bridge next turn. So I could go Space Stone, Thanos. Oh wait, no. That's not how that works. Let's just fill her up, I think. They don't get to play here this turn. They could Shang-Chi. So if they're setting up for a Shang-Chi, they play Fenris. They'd have to play Fenris here. They literally don't have a good Shang-Chi Fenris play. They have priority, but they are not going to have priority next turn. Yeah, there's no way that they can activate a Fenris this game. Which is why I'm not in love with Fenris. Just putting as much points into the bridge as possible. And then Blue Marvel to get a little bit more points if I feel like I need to. I don't think I'm going to feel like I need to, though. I think the plan is to use this to get past Negasonic. And then maybe play like Space Stone Thanos into Utopia for 14 points. That's kind of not quite going to cut it, though, either. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here yet, which is why I'm only in it for 2 cubes right now. I mean, actually, the whole match is for 2 cubes. My opponent has to win the next 4 games in addition to this one. Next round starts the high stakes, so at that point we are in for a penny, in for a pound. Kitty Pryde gonna put enough points into Utopia. We are in an awkward spot. Yeah, they have to put more power on Thena so that they win Metropolis after a Shang-Chi as well. So I think what they have to do here is Shang-Chi plus Kitty Pryde. But they've got it. They've got it. Can play Blue Marvel. And a Mobius. Gives me 2 4-power cards. But I lose to Shang-Chi plus Kitty Pryde. I don't think there's any way around Shang-Chi plus Kitty Pryde. I can hope that they mess up and play the Kitty Pryde into Metropolis as well. And then I beat them here. Just barely. I don't think that there's any actual way that I win this game, but I'll play it out here. Make them show me. No point playing anything else into Monster Metrop that I can reason. I guess they do have access to Cassandra. Could just be Cassandra plus Kitty Pryde, but either way, that will get it done here. Oh, it's going to be Cosmo instead. But yeah, plays around the Shadow King. But yeah, Thena growing gets me out of range. Nothing I could have done. Did not have Soulstone. So we will just have to win one of these next 4 games. I feel like this is reasonable. We've got their whole deck list now in front of us as well.
Universe shall be sent.
Interesting list, interesting list. It's like a mix between tech and still giving themselves some tempo options. I like the clubhouse. We have priority, so I do get to develop my Negasonic first. If we see a good location, they've been playing mid. There's no guarantee they're going to do that. Huh. That is a good location to play Hope Summers at. But this turn, they're ready to play Angela, or Daredevil, or Thena. This would be good against Thena. Sure. It was the Angela. Angela's still fine into Volt. And Panopticron is pretty gravy for me. I don't get the asymmetrical wave. I might take out Clubhouse. I actually do get an asymmetrical wave because they are not playing any cards that wave works with. Yeah, that's a great point. I probably just wave into the Volt since it's not a Panopticron card. Then the plan is like just Thanosing next turn plus maybe a stone if we got it. Reality Stone into Clubhouse because I'm over that location gives me Quantum Realm. Quantum Realm is a reasonable location for them. But Panopticron's really good for me. The Vault seems really good for me too. I will say that Quantum Realm is currently bad, though I could flip it with Shadow King. I could play Cole and then Shadow King over into Quantum Realm. It's probably worth playing for. Nothing super fancy going on here. Gwenpool for them on turn 4. This is the last turn to play for Volt. It's a little awkward. Shang-Chi me. I could have this much power. I also like Mind Stone and Panopticron. Something else worth considering here. Mockingbird's going to cost 2. I think I just give up the Vault if they're going to Shang-Chi me. Though they're going to have perfect info too. So I never just like randomly win the Vault. That's a good point. So final turn, Mockingbird costs 2, Cole costs 4. Which is pretty expensive. If I want to go Cole, Shadow King, I can play one more. I can play Power Stone plus Cole and Shadow King. I think I like this. I think this gives me enough potential options on the final turn. Probably gives me priority. If they want to play Fenris, they'd have to play like Fenris Negasonic in a way that does not seem super useful. Are they going Fenris Center Negasonic Quantum Realm? No, it's just Shang-Chi into the Vault for 11. Oh, it's Cassandra. Cassie. Okay. Cassie's good, plus Thena in the Realm. So Shadow King Cull is going to be really good in the Realm. I think that just always wins. Though, I could go Mockingbird, Shadow King, Soulstone, Power Stone. That gives me an Elsa activation here. Gives me a lot more power here, and it's only 1 less power in Quantum Realm. That probably is still good enough. Cosmo in Quantum Realm gets me. Negasonic in Quantum Realm gets me. They do have priority. I can't do anything about either of these plays. Yep. I mean, I'm sure they have something here then. This is going to be a Kitty Pryde Cosmo. Yeah. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing to it but to do it. I do get an Elsa trigger. but not going to be enough. And we will move on to the next one. My opponent still has to win the next 3 games. Let's not. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Athena is able to get the win there with the priority alongside the Cassandra. It's not in a super great position to be up against a Cassandra deck, but it is a pretty good position for your opponent to have to win the next 3 games. Not getting cocky. I'm just saying, let's keep our head in it. And let's get her done. Mini Lab gives me a reasonable shot to have priority, but I won't say it's guaranteed, especially up against Athena. I'm going to drop Agony to play a Coulson. They've got the Kitty. Do they have the Athena? Athena or Daredevil or Fenris would all see play here, and I am moving out of Mini Lab and into Asteroid M. No way around it. I will soak up the Agony because while it is awkward with Shadow King, I think it's just good practice here. Vision's reasonable. Don't get to play it until next turn, but it is interesting. Lady Sif takes out my Arishem, so that's good. Stone? No stone. No stone is a little wonky. They certainly win the Abbey here now with Angela plus Kitty Pryde. They'd be snapping if they could, but they can't. So our play is Shadow King on Athena. What else? What else? Not sure. Oh, they don't have it. Wow. Oh, or they just wanted to play a turn 3 Cassandra? Interesting. This is now obviously a much better Shadow King target. Do I want to deny a card draw in the Abbey? I don't think I can afford to do that. I do kind of need priority, and there's no way to get it. Cosmo always goes into Asteroid M. Just potentially a reason to Shadow King here instead. Yeah, they're going to take the Abbey this turn with Kitty Pryde plus Hope Summers, a really, really good draw for them. Oh, they didn't mess up. They didn't mess up. But they just don't get the value. They do have priority on turn 5. Could very well see them just playing Cosmo this turn to get it over with. Do have kind of a cute play here, where I move Vision so that way Lady Sif does not get to move in. And then I play Lady Sif here, Shadow King here, and a Power Stone. I lose my Arishem, keep my Thanos, play around a final turn Cosmo, which is going to be, yeah, they were trying to hang on to the Cosmo indefinitely here. We also get some cross shrink on the Kitty Pryde and on all of my own cards. So, like, don't get me wrong, we're only winning this center location by 7. Gwenpool pumped him up, but with a Thanos here, I am winning all 3 locations. I could even dip out on Asteroid M, because look how many 3-cost cards they have. I have priority. I might actually like Thanos in Asteroid M. Still win it. Because what if they just pump Athena and double play to this location? So what they have to do here is they have to fill Asteroid M so that way one of their cards gets to stay elsewhere, and they're just going to play whatever 2 things got grown by Gwenpool. I actually think I win the Abbey no matter what. I think this is my best. No, wait, how is that ever better than this? Just go up to 19? Yeah. This is just always better, right? There's a little bit of Shang-Chi weirdness going on right now that I might have accidentally just played into. Negasonic for 9 plus Juggernaut, and it's a differential game, which I win. Wow, really, really close one. A 9 power Negasonic got all 3 Gwenpool hits, but unfortunately is not going to be enough. GG's, Molwyn. Ooh, a fellow Thanos enjoyer. Will that result in a Thanos mirror here? Possibly. No, just 12 cards. Well, sometimes the 12 shows up before the animations play out. Let's see, how many cards do they have now? 18. So Thanos, no Arishem, which makes me a little bit afraid to play out my 1-cost cards. It could be the Killmonger variant of the deck. So let's just chill for a moment. Let them lay out their stones. They got a nice fancy cosmic rainbow border there. Oh, Attilan. Might as well dump my hand then, huh? I think so. Sure, maybe we catch a Cassie in Attilan here. Oh, wait. They can't play Cassie. I was going to play Shadow King into Asteroid M to get Cassie, but they cannot play it this turn. So, yeah, I'm still just going to empty out my hand so that I draw more cards when I Attilan Fenris Wolf. Okay, interesting, interesting. Savage Land, Mockingbird would be good, but I think Sasquatch is going to suffice. I think I will just play Sassy into the Fenris location as I advised in my Fenris breakdown. Marvel Boy, okay, so that gives me a little bit of confidence that my Hydro Bomb is here to stay. My Sasquatch might not be. Punisher is pretty good here. I do have to be a little... Oh, Punisher's actually going to wind up in Asteroid M. Okay, that's fine, because I was a little bit afraid, like, this snap could just be to move my Bob. So I kind of have to play Mind Stone here until I find where this Bob is going. They could have drawn well, and that could be the reason for the snap. But I'm going to hang into it for just a moment. They may have lost their Thanos, so that's something interesting to consider. Punisher was a good play there. It's not going to stay there. And what do they got for me? Oh, a Wiccan! Oh, a turn 3 active, or turn 4 Wiccan, rather. Turn 4 Wiccan, Bob moves into Savage Land. I maintain priority, but at what cost here? Probably just want to play a Thanos this turn and then Soulstone for the Surprisal next turn if they go for the Shang-Chi here. That would be a pretty nice play. This probably gets me priority in most scenarios. Let's see, what do they have? They have Professor X in Savage Land, Reality Stone for Attilan. Castle Blackstone means I have an extra energy going into the final turn. They have one Savage Land. Right? Yeah, they have one Savage Land, unfortunately. Dang. Okay. Hard to play around the Professor X exactly there. But here's the thing. If they have Shang-Chi, I am totally dead in the water. They do only have 3 cards in hand. So I could just play for them not having Shang-Chi. Play Soulstone. Play Khazar. Play Soulstone. Play Khazar. Play Wave. I never beat Shang-Chi here, right? They have me 18 to 11. I lose to Shang-Chi. They snapped, but they snapped while having a Professor X. I've got a reasonable play here. 9 power into Blackstone. I lose to Shang-Chi. Let's do it. I'm hoping that they Shang-Chi over an Asteroid M, and I got him with the Soul Stone. Let's see it. Let's see it. There's a big Punisher and a big Soul Stone here. Eliath, Mockingbird, Eliath Mockingbird. That is so many points. Wow. Okay. Did not play around Eliath Mockingbird. That is for sure. We're going to lose 4. This seems like a pretty solid build. They are a Thanos enjoyer after all, so you have to expect they're going to have the tech for the Thanos. They know how to play their Thanos deck. Fenris Wolf, I do think, is still a surprising inclusion, but it's one that did make me sweat maybe more than I should have there too. Turn 1 Colossus plus Stone. Not super impressive, but I'm going to go for it. I think I actually play it to an unknown here. They have the exact same idea, and it's Lemuria, so I won't know why they have that idea. Ironheart for 4, so that I can continue to curve out, is fine. Next turn, Hellcow, following turn, Blue Marvel. All seems reasonable. Okay, all locations are revealed this game. Just going to drop an Ironheart now. They have Fenris plus Mind Stone. Scarlet Spider means that I was a little bit hasty on the Ironheart, but I am still fine developing that now. I have a pretty good curve. Avengers Compound is really good against Professor X. I think I'm snapping. Yeah, they won the last game basically because of Professor X. I mean, they did also activate a Wiccan. And it is potentially worth snapping on games where they don't Wiccan curve out. I didn't know that they didn't Wiccan curve out until the second turn there. But the, what is that, like Tinkerer's Workshop or whatever, is really difficult to get the curve out. What do I get? I get their Shang-Chi. Don't know if they have any ways to shuffle. It's probably just going to be locations that shuffle. Legion, speaking of shuffle, into Tarnax would be a pretty big shakeup. We're going to exchange stones here. Never mind. Reality Stone makes it a TVA game. Well, I could Legion to end the TVA. How do I like my spot here? I mean, TVA in an Arishem game is good. It means that their Wiccan never gains them value. I have total control over the TVA, which is a lot of power. Let's snap. Get another cube.
Victory. The universe shall be set right.
Only seen half their deck. They have probably seen much less than that. From me, though, I find another Colossus. But Mind Stone is really good. The Hub, actually looking to fill my hand up. But if I play this, I'm fine. Sure. If this is a location that draws a card, I will rip a card here, which is annoying, but yeah, not super likely. Colossus is kind of free here. Time Stone is basically free now that I've backed it up with Colossus. I'm not going to use like Fenris to take my Time Stone. I mean, they could. It's fine. It's not great value, but it's something. I grab an Agent Coulson plus the Space Stone. They had Swarm from Hala. They don't have Wiccan. Starlight Citadel is going to be a mess. No, it's actually Hala, then Starlight Citadel, right? It just goes left to right. Coulson does make me burn a card. I mean, I'm saying burn a card, but what I really just mean is like I won't get to fully draw. I think that's fine. I like Claw as well. I'm kind of battling well against Professor X. I think this is another snappable position. They didn't Wiccan. I have priority, so they can't Professor me reasonably. They also just didn't have any stones. Like, your opponent doesn't play any stones by turn 2. Then they don't get to play Marvel Boy turn 3. They're really banking on having at least one stone in the opener, which is a reasonable thing to bank on. But not working out for them so far. The Bifrost, and I have Mind Stone plus the Reality Stone. Do I want to curve out? I get to play turn 2 Hope Summers, but I'm going to have 2 more stones in my hand. I might go for Reality Stone. We are in high stakes mode here, nearly tied up. I think I'm going to hang on to my Reality Stone right now. Next turn, play Hope Summers. Following turn, play 3 stones into Hope Summers. Oh, that's a baby. That's a snap. Now I just get to play 3 stones into the Raft and get 3 extra energy plus a free 0-cost card. Unless they have exactly Mind Stone, they really can't compete here. They are going to beat me in the Raft, but I'm fine with this. And I can actually sneakily win. Well, not even just because of Ghost Spider, but yes, also because of Ghost Spider. Wow. Yeah, just because of Ghost Spider now. Okay. Fair enough. Last card you played moves into the Bifrost. I was just planning on playing a 6-cost card here next turn, and then the cards move into it, but I'm just going to play Ghost Spider. I get a free Living Tribunal. All right, that's another way to play around it. I'll take it. 4 cubes look like they are mine. Soulstone is going to protect me from... Oh, I even get to play Chimichanga into Hope Summers again next turn and just really, really eat up all of this energy. That is pretty beautiful. It's Cassandra. I don't love it. I don't love it. Then what am I doing here? Am I playing Chimichanga plus Eliath? It locks me out of this location, but I'll play Time Stone next turn. I lose an energy by not playing Time Stone this turn. This is all I'm comfortable playing, though. I maybe should have just played the Thanos. Oh, I didn't have priority. Oh, this was terrible. This was absolutely terrible. I didn't realize that I didn't have priority, so I just threw away my Eliath, and I gave them a Shang-Chi target. Alright, I need to find Shang-Chi or Shadow King this turn, which means I also possibly should have played for the Time Stone of it all, but I don't get there. That's a bit of a bummer. Still play for priority, but I don't really know what that even does for me. Just playing Martyr here for the extra energy. And on the final turn of the game, I'm going to have... And I think that the extra energy is... I mean, I could get both. Could do this and this. Like, I'm just looking for the card draw here. There's no world where I want to do this, because then even if I draw cards, still all I'm playing is Living Tribunal Thanos on the final turn. So I think I need to try to get the most points out of this board in a Living Tribunal surprise win, where I get points from the hub over here. Actually, that might just be bad. Maybe I can still get more points into Taco Truck. I think it's going to be really hard to do. Like, maybe I can get up to like 15. I think I've kind of boned myself here, though. Yeah, Cloak and Kyera. I have to get considerably more points now. My only play is Arishem Living Tribunal. Let's see what that is. It's 17 here. So that is 15. This is 18 points at all three locations. They probably play around Blue Marvel. 18 points at all three locations. They have no reason not to put more points into the taco truck. I mean, like, best case scenario, they're playing Goliath in Bifrost here. Oh, that was a big mistake. I mean, because they could just play Shang-Chi against me now. I don't think I'm willing to have my tournament go out on the idea that my opponent isn't simply going to move over Fenris Wolf or play literally anything. So that's going to be a retreat later. We're going to have to look for better options. I now have to win the next 4 games. That's what I really needed to make the decision there. Do I want to win the next 4 games, or do I want to try to win this one in some wacky, sneaky Living Tribunal fashion?
Destiny will arrive.
But I don't think I was ever winning it with Living Tribunal. Yeah. Alright, don't love Spider-Ham. I can like Spider-Ham Misery, which is kind of interesting. Don't really want to play into Lechugia. I mean, yeah, I just don't think this is looking great for me. I just have to win. That's where we're at. So, oh, Spider-Ham always takes out Thanos. That's right. Would have been reasonable to play at turn 1 then. Yeah, what was I thinking? This always hits Thanos. There's no reason to hang on to it then. Lowest power card. Oh, double Mind Stone. They've got all of their stones, but not their Mad Titan. I feel like I could beat them in Time Theater. Malekith always grabs me a stone here. Misery on Spider-Ham really does not that much. Just plays a 4/8. Let's see what we get. They're going to play Kyera, protect the stones. I am going to get a Power Stone. No, a Vulture. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot. Actually, I just did the numbers wrong on Malekith. I forgot that it could get you a 3-cost card as well. And that it could get you any of Arishem's cards, of course. I think I'm done. I think I'm tapping out here. Don't know how I get around this. I do get to Shadow King their pig, which feels pretty good. They get to add cards to Lechugia without playing cards there. They're going to move over Kyera next turn. I'm going to make their Thanos a pig again. And again. Get pigged, son. Frigga for Spider-Ham does not seem like good enough value. Ghost kind of does. Yeah, it kind of does. Next turn I play Shadow King, Silver Samurai, and the Spider-Ham. Why I am Spider-Hamming them this many times, I don't know. But I think it's my best real shot here. I think they are somewhat likely to Thanos here. We are now losing priority. Oh, and they're going to play their pig this turn, aren't they? So maybe I don't even want to play this ghost, but I think I got to play it here. No, they don't go for the Thanos piggy. So they probably just have better plays here. Reality Stone plus Marvel Boy or something. Or Sinister London, Wiccan, losing them Time Theater. Time Theater is now mine. What they do get to do, though, is move Kyera and double Eliath me. I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure that I can ever beat that. I do have an additional 3 power here, so I'm technically winning Lake Hellas. Huh. Does this just win it? Play around Marvel Boy a little bit. Play it here, just to pick him 2 more times. Pig you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in one game. Well, that's a way to go out at the very least. Looks like in Eliath to me. Oh no, it's Cassandra Nova. Ah, so Shadow King could have done it. Wow. All right, well, live by the 33 card deck, die by the 33 card deck. At least I got to play a bunch of Spider Hams. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.